Hello everybody, welcome to Weigh In Time. I am Patrick. On this episode, I'm going to be giving you 10 reasons why I think calorie counting is better than Slimming World. Hello everyone, I am interested if you have moved from Slimming World to calorie counting, and let me know in the comments what you found the most difficult. Number one for me is not paying every single week. So obviously I think it's gone up to £5.95 and Slimming World is consistently £5.95 a week. So if I do quick math, that's around about £24 a month in this current economy. And also, to be fair, that's the price of a mobile phone contract. I do miss going to group and I miss the social side, but I don't actually miss the fact that I have to pay £25 a month. Number two is it is not as restrictive as Slimming World. Calorie counting literally allows you to eat pretty much anything that you want as long as you keep track of the calories and you stay within your calorie deficit amount every day. Following on from that, number three is that it's not as much guesswork around calorie counting than there is with Slimming World. Trying to work out what the sins are. I know there's an average calculation which is 1 sin per 20 calories unless it's free food, but then unless it's speed food, and then you know, healthy extra A and B and stuff like that, it is more confusing. Whereas with calorie counting, you have the calories on the packet. If not, just look it up on the app, enter it, and away you go. Number four on this list is socializing, or more importantly, basically going out eating in a restaurant. Now, it's a lot easier with calorie counting because 9 times out of 10, either the calories are printed on the menu or you can ask the restaurant and they will know how many calories it is. Whereas if you are going out with Slimming World, most of the time you'd have to save up sins, or you just wouldn't count it as part of your plan. You could choose a healthy option meal, which is within plan possibly, but again, you don't know what oil it's been fried in, whether or not it's been fried in fry light, which let's face it, probably isn't. So calorie counting is just much easier when it comes to socializing meals out. And number five is not so much socializing, but when you have lunch. So say, for example, you're in an office job. For me, I'm always on the road with work and I like to grab myself a meal deal because most of the time it's cheap and it's easy and it's basically walk-awayable. Now, with Slimming World, that was pretty much out of the question, so you'd have to cook food in advance and then take it with you. However, with calorie counting, you literally scan the barcode of any of the meal deals that you have and then you log the calories and then you're done. Number six is sort of a double-edged sword because I like the fact that when I went to Slimming World group, I had that social aspect and I had meeting other members and we could talk about Slimming World. However, a lot of people aren't able to do that, or a lot of people are actually too anxious to do that. So as a result, calorie counting allows you to track it at home. Now, whether or not you do that as a weekly weigh-in, or you can do it daily. Don't recommend doing it daily, but it is something which you can do because you don't have to go there and wait for your Slimming World membership day. Number seven on this list, and this is something which I guarantee if you've done Slimming World, you would have come across an item which you want to eat or you're thinking about buying, but you don't know how many sins it is. And you will Google how many sins are in this. Now, sometimes you'll have to go on things like Reddit or Mumsnet to find out those sins, whereas with calorie counting, it's just much easier to go online and find out how many calories it is. There's much more information on calorie counting than there is with Slimming World. And as well, if you go on holiday, a lot of the time the food which you have when you're away isn't on Slimming World. So you can then find out what the calories are because it's universal all around the world. Number 9 on on this list, it is easier to stay on track with calorie counting, and the motivation is still there because it's so easy to log everything that you eat. Now, once you are a target member on Slimming World, you know, things change, then you're allowed certain other healthy extras, and it can be a little bit confusing once you actually become a target member. However, with calorie counting, you know by this time, once you've actually reached the goal weight you wanted, how many calories your body should have per day in order to lose weight and also to stay at the same weight. So all you need to do is increase your calories and you stay on the same weight. So as a result, you're so much less likely to go and put that weight back on. Number 10, my final reason why I think calorie counting is easier than Slimming World is slumps. You know, when you're doing Slimming World, it's happened to me so many times, when you're just stuck in a rut, you're still doing the plan, you're still following exactly what you were following before, and the weight's kind of just not coming off you. However, with calorie counting, it's so much easier if you're stuck in a rut to be like, you know what, I'll just lower my calories for the day. And if you did, say for example, day weightly or weigh weekly, you'll know how many calories you're on now. Oh, it's not working. Okay, I'll lower my calories. Whereas with Slimming World, you could have actually been doing exactly the same thing as you'd done for the last year, 2 years, but it had just plateaued. And of course, you've got things like speed days, you've got things that you can do with Slimming World. But again, once you have lost that kind of like hard weight to lose, you're still going to go back to the standard Slimming World plan, and it might happen again. So with calorie counting, just lower your calories and you're done. I hope you found that video useful. If you have gone from Slimming World to calorie counting, let me know in the comments what you found the easiest about calorie counting, or in fact, what you find easier about Slimming World if you are a Slimming World member currently, in that comment section below. If you found this video useful, then please do drop it a like, hit that subscribe and bell icon, and I will catch you again on another weigh-in time. Whatever time of day you're watching this, have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. I'll see you soon.